First of all, I'm gonna start this video off by saying I'm not scared of death. I'm not scared of going to hell. Now, those are the two major fears that everybody has, because those two things are uncertain. Nobody knows when they're gonna die. Or raise your hands if you know when you're gonna die. Raise your hands. Anybody? Nobody knows when they're gonna die. Today's video, by the end of this video, you're gonna know exactly how to conquer fear, because today's video is about fear and how to conquer fear. Now listen up, get comfortable, grab a snack, whatever makes you comfortable, grab some fruits. If you're a vegan, shout out to you. Be whatever you wanna be. We all just chilling here, alright? So let's just chill together. I've come to realize that fear is the opposite, the flip side of faith. Now, faith is your belief, what you believe in. That's why you gotta believe and know what you want for yourself. What do you want for yourself? You don't want to be in fear anymore. So start affirming that I'm not afraid. Affirm that you're not afraid. Fear is just an emotion. You're not supposed to run from it. You're supposed to learn from it. You're supposed to embrace it. You're supposed to sit down with it and have a chat with it. Like, what's up, fear? Why? Just sit down with your anxiety and talk with it. Like, why are you worried about that? Just talk with yourself. Like, why are you worried? There is no reason to be afraid. Back then, I was afraid of dogs. I know you guys would be like, damn, this nigga was afraid of dogs. So I was scared of dogs before, until I had to embrace my fear. Now, this is how it happened. So I was delivering a masterpiece that I made, a drawing that I made to a client. And then he opened this gate, it was coming out. And all of a sudden, the dog charged towards me. I was like... And I was like, oh, damn, this dog is really just running towards me. What do I do? Don't run from your fears. If you can pick anything from this video, is don't run away from your fears, because when you run, they'll chase you. Don't run from your fears, embrace your fears. Look at your fears head on. Listen to the anxiety and roast it. Like, oh, anxiety, you dumb for thinking like that. Whenever anxiety talks in my mind, we roast him. Like the other guys, my angels, everything, we roast that nigga. So whenever I feel an anxious thought, we roast it. Like, why do you think that's gonna happen? Shut up, you low. That nigga is small, is a midget in my mind. We roast that nigga in my mind. Oh, he's gonna get it. He's gonna get it in my mind. So we roast anxiety, we roast fear here. Thank you for enjoying my video this far. Continue enjoying it some more. Back then, when the dog came at me, I ran. I made a fool of myself. I spilled some drink on myself, and it was just not nice. So I was like, nah, I'm not gonna run this time. We're gonna just look at the fear and analyze it. So I just stood still like, okay, the dog is coming at me, cool. Just be like that when you encountering a fear. Just be like, oh, you there? Okay, cool. It slowed down and then just stood next to me, and I was like, oh. And then I petted it. I pet the head. And then the owner, I was like, yo, is your dog friendly? Inside, I was afraid though. That nigga, that fear was still talking inside still. It was still like, yo, what if he bites your hand when you petting it? Why are you putting your hand next to his head? I was like, yo, bro, chill. I got this. That's how you conquer your fear. You look at it head on. I know that example is quite dumb. So this time, I just petted it. And is petted it a word? I think I should write my own dictionary, because the words that I'm just saying, I don't know if it is real English. Is petted it a word? Imagine if I ran, the owner would have looked at me like, oh, this nigga is scared of dogs. That's weak. Look at your fears head on. Look at the lion. I saw this video of a nigga that lives with lions like a pet. I don't know if you guys have seen that video. It's on Facebook. So I saw it on Facebook, and the thing I noticed, I looked at that guy's eyes. The eyes is the mirror to your soul. That's the way into people's soul. Look at people's eyes when they're talking to you. That's why you gotta look at yourself also. Mirror gaze and get to know yourself. And that's how you find out and discover the source of the fear. You have to get it from the source, from the roots up, so you can take it out properly. If you just cut it down, you can't just chop down fear, bro. It's a tree. You have to get the fear from the roots, from the source. You gotta know what's the source of your fear. So when next you are afraid, don't run from it. Whenever you're faced with an uncomfortable situation that makes you fearful, that puts you out your comfort zone, embrace it and just be like, all right, I'm here, so let's just do it. If you have that let's just do it non-resistant energy with yourself, if you're not resisting things, you will overcome fear. Fear is just a story in your mind. Anxiety is just a story. You can rewrite that story. Take the pen and journalize. Write down your thoughts. Write down your random thoughts that just come. I'm gonna read one random thought and make a video about that. Let's go for it. My prayer to the world is peace. My prayer to the world is love. My prayer to the world is unity. Together we conquer, divided we are conquered. My prayer to the world is abundance. My prayer to the world is the realization of abundance. Sorry, my handwriting. Everything we need is already within us. All we need is to trust. Trust in God, trust in divinity. Our days are numbered, but existence is infinity. Our lives are insignificant, yet significant at the same time. Life is a big contradiction. There is no right or wrong, just predictions. Your reality is shaped by your thoughts, law of attraction. Your opinions are valid, let me say it again, your opinions, not facts. My prayer to the world is happiness. The genuine one, the one that comes from within, not from things of this world. Peace of mind, yes. That is my prayer to the world. Stop learning from people's mistakes because everybody's life, everybody's path is different. That can be a mistake in his part, but your part, that can just be your blessing, your miracle. So you don't know unless you try it. Try it out for yourself before you start embracing his fears, embracing his mistakes. Don't embrace people's mistakes, because when you're worried about people's mistakes, you're embracing it. What you're focusing on, you're attracting it into your life. So if you keep on focusing on his mistakes, that's what you're gonna keep attracting. So stop focusing on people's mistakes and live your life with your own intuition, with your own God. Let God guide you in life. Listen to the Holy Spirit. Be guided by the divine, because you need that spiritual force in life to succeed. You gotta know who you are. You gotta know what you deserve and what you're worthy of. You are worthy. You are a son of God. You deserve this shit. Earth is just earth. This is like all of these things is ours already. You're here, so you have a right to be here. You are alive. You were born into this earth. That's like your valid ID. Your identity is just you being alive. That is you. Your entirety is your ID, not your passport or your ID. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about your identity within. Knowing that you're worthy and attacking your fears. You gotta be confident in yourself. You gotta be disciplined in yourself. Stick to your plans.